So a little lesson recap.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, when you have a challenge, right, it's because you're too steep. And steep just means down too much, right? So you're hitting down too much. The swing path is traveling left too much. The club face is also looking left, which is why the ball is starting left. And of course, if the face is open to the path, you get some slices, right? So take your setup. Everything that we've done, right, is trying to create a draw biased pattern, right? Get this ball starting right and curving back to the left. Now, the first thing we saw today was your grip was a little bit too weak. Weak means your hands, your left hand in particular, right, turn too far to the left, right? So a weak grip, it creates a weak hit. A stronger grip creates a stronger hit because of how we're trying to influence the club face to play more powerfully, right? So this left hand is turned over more. From here, what we're trying to do, right, is really try and create a lot more width in our backswing, right? So with you, when your arms come up really close to your body, right, in your downswing, they can't drop down, right, because they're too much hugged against your upper body, right? So now as you start to turn at all, where does the club go? It goes out and down too much, right?
Yeah.
So the wider we get, right, the more room we create for our arms to be able to drop or to free fall, right? As we're doing this, we're really trying to feel like we're keeping our body rotated more away from the target. So your rehearsal is long arms, belt buckle looking back towards me, right? And also like the little zipper on your jacket looking back towards me. So when you do that, you get a really shallow sweeping angle of attack into the back of the golf ball, but the swing path is also going more in to out, right? So when you do those two things, you create much more of a draw ball flight as opposed to this deep divot, chunk pull, chunk slice ball flight, all right? So let's go ahead and do this one, I don't know, like 3/4 speed, right? And really try and get nice and wide, and then feel your transition dropping down, right? Just like we've been rehearsing, okay? How was that one?
That's good.
Right. Remember before how I said 3 shots ago, that was the best shot I've seen you hit since I've known you, right? That's no longer correct. Okay. That's the best shot I've seen you hit since I've known you, right? So the thing is that, when things aren't going well, right, you just one adjustment away from them going your way again. You got to remember that golf is hard. You got talent. You've been winning tournaments. Just because the ball's been flying sideways doesn't mean you lost any of that stuff, right? It just means that you and I need to get back together, determine what's happening with your swing, and make an adjustment. So you can lose it and get it back just as fast. So it'd be really helpful for you in the future when you're not getting what you're looking for, or you have a couple of rounds where you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? Don't hit the panic button, right? Because we're just one adjustment away from being the same player you were before and hopefully taking that next step forward, all right? Questions?
No.
Okay, that was really good. Nice job. You're a rock star. Love it.